This is a Windows Phone 7 game review of Grid, which is available in the marketplace for $1.99. So this is a really cool shooter game that has really amazing graphics here. And you can download the demo, and that'll let you play some of the game. And once you get to a certain point, you won't be able to play any further. You'd have to buy it. But you can get a real good taste of how the game plays and what it's like. And it's a really awesome experience. The visuals just look fantastic, as you can see. It's a really great visual design. And there's actually music that goes on in the background too. And there's some really great sound effects. And one of the best things about this game is it uses the accelerometer to move forward, backwards, and side to side. But you can play it at just about any angle, since it'll actually recalibrate the display down there every time you start the game. So you could play it holding it flat to the ground, or play it holding it at a 45-degree angle, and it'll always work. It probably won't work if you play it laying upside down, just because that reverses the accelerometer directions, but otherwise it works really well. And it's one of the best examples of how accelerometer-based games should be. And there's actually power-ups in the game. This one just gives you more bullets to shoot here, so it shoots 3 at once. And there's a huge variation of enemies that you'll encounter. Like some of these that shoot these lasers across that you can't get past. And others shoot lasers towards you, and you just have to actually get over there and shoot them when they leave themselves vulnerable. So there's some really great variation in the gameplay. You get 3 lives in the game, so if you die you still have 2 more chances, and you just compete for as high of a score as possible. Now it doesn't have an online leaderboard, but it has a local leaderboard where you can submit your name and compete with your friends locally. And it's just a really fun game to play even on your own, even if you're not competing for a high score with someone else. Here's an example of some of the other enemies that you encounter. So these actually move around behind you, so you really have to maneuver and try to kill all of them. So the pacing of the game is perfect, and the gameplay is just really fun, especially since the controls are absolutely perfect, and the visuals are incredible. The lasting value isn't that high just because the leaderboard isn't online, so it'll really depend on how often you play the game for a high score, but it actually takes a long time to play through the game, and it doesn't really have an end. You just keep on going as long as possible, but it really goes for a long time, and it's set at a well pace. And at the end of your game, you can always enter your high score and see how you did. And it tells you your score right there in the high score rankings. So it's a really fun game, and I definitely recommend checking it out in the marketplace. It's called Grid with 2 Ds, and you can find it in the marketplace for $1.99.